Good morning all, Camelback Trading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, September 16th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the SPY IWM QQQs. A lot going on this morning. First and foremost, as you can see, all three of these indices packed in tremendous volume towards the highs of yesterday. So again, a lot of this was short covering, but there's no doubt a lot of that FOMO buying took place. Okay, let's go over QQQs. First, remember, they did have a trend day. They had two sets of single prints. They also went out with a price probe. Right now, it's 75 minutes to go. Price probe being rejected, L singles being filled, and they're right at their last little set above them in G. So we're going to see if they could hold that trend day. They had an opportunity to try to have an outside day up. They failed, never got yesterday's high. Remember, they had an outside week down coming into this week. They also had an inside day down yesterday, which failed miserably. So the way the sellers failed, now let's see if the buyers are going to give it up. Russell didn't trend, but they had an inside day. They traded totally inside of yesterday's range. Right now, even though they rallied late in the day, smack in the middle of value and balance near their 7-wide POC. Whichever way you come out of it, you go with it and monitor it for continuation. Now, what is going on in SPY and ES? Well, quite simply a lot. As impressive as this was yesterday afternoon, and it was a massive short covering rally with the FOMO buyers. But remember, even though we closed above Friday's finally price probe, my line in the sand since Friday has been H's high, where the last set of single prints and the upper distribution start. We have failed to get there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. With this finish yesterday, we thought there'd be a good chance to get it today. Well, guess what? Nothing is set in stone right now. As not only that, but we did close below the 20-day moving average. We got above it briefly yesterday, closed below it. Right now, we're below it by over $1 pre-market. Now, I don't have a problem with some of these week longs giving it up, filling H's singles and taking back some of G's singles. But it would not be healthy whatsoever right now in the bigger picture if the Bulls gave this all up. Because remember, even though the daily is back in balance, the weekly is still down for me. And if you give this all up, all it's going to do is add fuel to the fire for the Bears to make another attempt at these three lows and any acceptance below there. And the 50-day moving average is the main target. So to me, it's crucial for Bulls to hold at least one of these sets of single prints today. As far as destinations, I'm just going to give you the pre-market. Right now, the pre-market high is 448.33. Pre-market low right now is 446.75. However, we're trading right there, so that's a good chance that's going to change. As far as a game plan for now and or at 9:30. Any push down inside of these G single prints, I would definitely start a long position. Yes, it would be inside value, and yes, it would be inside balance. But I want to see where there were buyers yesterday, especially in F and G, if they show up again today. So I would start a small buy position inside of G. I would add to it probably decent size. Any acceptance back inside of D's range from yesterday, out on that trade. As far as a put play, if this price probe does fail, any push up, either now or at 9:30, where there were buyers at L's high, I'm going to probably take a short because that's a good risk-reward trade. Because where there were buyers, maybe there'll be sellers now. My out would be above yesterday's high. If we get above yesterday's high, then we should at least make a good attempt to get above my line in the sand from last Friday. Now, this could simply be a case of whoever was long, right? A lot of this was short covering, but a lot of it was FOMO buying. And look at this pre-market. We have a very wide POC up here. So this little pullback could just be a case of these longs from yesterday and this morning getting out. If that's the case, these single prints should hold. And then on the chart, just quickly, just going to show you the daily. So we came back into balance when we took out yesterday's high. Barely, by the way, but we're in balance. So now, once again, we're between the 20-day and the 50-day. At some point, you want to get over yesterday's high and accept it above the 20-day moving average, because any acceptance into yesterday's lower distribution and nothing really changed in the bigger picture. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.